want to show you basically my day on a plate. I'm also going to be showing Billie's day on a plate too. This is what she's having this morning, just some porridge and some avo and watermelon. This is what we're having this morning. She doesn't have this every day, but we'll give this a go. Is that yummy? So I'm going to go ahead and make my brekkie. I'm having an omelette with spinach and feta, 2 eggs into a bowl. Then I'm going to add a teaspoon of garlic because I friggin' love minced garlic. That is my favorite. I'm going to add a teaspoon of butter. Probably about that much butter. So in my bowl, I've got a teaspoon of butter, a teaspoon of garlic, and 2 eggs, and I'm just going to whisk that up, and that will become my omelette base. Okay, so that's all whisked up now. I'm just going to turn on my non-stick pan. This is quite a small one to fit an omelette size. And on to like maybe medium heat. Here, this is our stovetop. It focuses. So it's like sort of in between, yeah. While that heats up, I'm going to be spraying this with just some coconut oil spray just to make sure that the omelette doesn't stick, even though it's a non-stick. Okay, so now that's heated up, I'm going to go ahead and tip my omelette mix into the pan. Don't worry if there's little lumps of butter, they will melt as the pan gets hotter. So now I just want to wait for that to cook slightly so I can put my spinach and my feta on. So just give it a few minutes and you'll see it start to, it looks like it'll be cooking on that one side, that underneath side. Okay, so you can see now it's really started to cook on that underneath side, so now is a good time to add my spinach and my feta. My feta. This is so difficult to do with one hand, by the way. My best go. And just crumble some feta. Put in there. A little bit more. Oh, yum. Okay, so I've added my feta and I've just folded my omelette and flipped it over. Super, super quick and easy. It cooks very, very quickly. So I'll be taking this out of my pan in a second. And I'm putting it on my plate with a side of avo, because avos are extremely good fats. Will keep me full until my snack or lunchtime, hopefully. That is your finished omelette. It looks freaking delicious. You don't have to have it with feta, you can have it with cheese or just plain if you like. And you can add whatever you like to the filling, like mushroom, bacon, whatever tickles your fancy. That is probably what I have most mornings, I would say. Of course, I can't go without my morning coffee. No way I could survive without this bad boy. I just have a long black. Yep, that is instant coffee. Don't judge. Unless I'm going out to grab a coffee, I'll have like a cafe coffee. It's just Moccona instant coffee. Just putting in a dash of A2 milk. I don't drink any milk apart from in my coffee, so yeah, that's Milky By. That will be my coffee that I'll have with my brekkie. Okay, it is just past 11:30, or it's 11:40. So this is around the time that we do lunch for Billie in our household. So I'm just gonna make her a little kind of tasting plate, and I'm literally just using a muffin tray. That's not dirty, by the way, it's just baked on. So I'm just gonna put a few little different things in here for her to eat. I've already got my cheese in there, and we're just having some chopped up vegetables. I'm gonna put some hummus in there, some cold chicken, and I might make a little peanut butter sandwich for her too. I'm just using this peanut butter. It is my all-time fave, and once you try it, you will never love the taste of regular peanut butter at all. This is just completely peanuts. Ingredients, just roasted peanuts and a little bit of salt, so it's completely free of any additives, sugars and all of that shit. I eat it by the tablespoon. It is just amazing. This is Billie's lunch. This is sort of what a typical lunch would look like for Billie. A little bit of everything. I might mix it up with different veggies and fruits and, you know, like leftovers, whatever we've got left over, that sort of thing, or a different kind of sandwich. But yeah, in general, that's sort of what she has, and I just find it keeps it interesting. It's fun for them to sort of pick at different things. That is what I would call a successful lunch. A bit messy, but she ate all the good stuff. I think she enjoyed that one. I'm going to move on to making mine. Most days I usually just have a salad, and I usually just put on some leftover stuff that we have. So I've got a little bit of leftover roasted pumpkin. Sometimes I roast it for the lunch that day and for the next day, but today I don't feel like doing that. So I'm just gonna have some leftover chicken, cucumber. I've got some tomato from Billie's lunch over there, chickpeas, got my leaves, maybe a little bit of feta. I'm having feta for 2 meals, but that's okay. And I'm gonna drizzle it all with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. That is the finished result. It looks freaking delicious. Excited to get into this one. Again, you can substitute the chicken if you don't eat meat. You can just not include that, or you can substitute it for any other leftover meat that you've got. Sometimes I like to cook up a batch of chicken breast and have it 2 days, over the course of 2 days. Other times I just have the salad on its own. But yeah, I'm just so hungry. I'm so looking forward to eating this. Time is now 1:30 almost. I'm just having my second coffee for the day. I have 2, one at brekkie and one just after lunch, and I'm gonna get stuck into a bit more editing. Billie's just woken up from her nap. She's just having a bicky, some yogurt and some fruit, and I'm just having the same sort of thing, just some fruit dipped in that peanut butter that I showed you earlier, and that will be our snack until dinner time. For dinner tonight, we are just having a satay chicken stir fry, brown rice. I've just put in some cut up asparagus and broccoli.